Every year you play FIFA, and every year you think, it can't get better than this. Well, yes it can. We tackled down FIFA's main man, David Rutter, to find out exactly what's new for FIFA 13.
Y ahora Messi! Impresionante!
We've spent the vast majority of this year, and indeed before launch last year, fixing a number of those physics issues. The big deal with the player impact engine is obviously where you have a near limitless variety of outcomes from collisions. Sometimes that near limitless includes some somewhat humorous moments. I think the overriding sentiment from the community and fans of the game, though, have been on those rare occasions where those things happen. They were quite forgiving because for the vast majority of the game, it obviously improved the fluidity and flow of the game significantly. So I think they were pretty cool. For those of you that are interested in what we get from the player impact engine this year, though, a really neat push and pull mechanic when you're alongside, behind or slightly in front of another player. Pressing that tackle button now, you get a real sense of being involved in physical contact. And obviously the skill games that we've introduced this year are very reliant on the player impact engine. So we've tried to do a lot of work this year on keeping the flow of the game more consistent and fluid. So I think last year, or maybe the year before now, we introduced these quick free kicks. Under certain circumstances, the players would pick up the ball, place it, and go to take the free kick from there. This year, similarly, we've introduced more moments like that. So on throw-ins now, if the players are in roughly the correct area for it, we'll allow a player to run over and pick up the ball and throw it in, just to try and keep the fluidity of the game there. So we've done a lot of work on our goalkeepers this year. I know that you actually were giving us some feedback with early preview codes around one of the bugs you found. Thankfully, we'd already found it. We were trying to track back in time going, what was this bug? Trying to figure it out, but we'd fixed it probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. But the build that you guys have got is obviously quite old compared to this one. So we're pretty confident that the goalkeepers are going to behave themselves this year.
You're playing with Barcelona, so you're down 1-0. With Kinect, you can react with the precision of a seasoned manager.
The work that we've done with our hardware partners on Kinect and on the Sony Move have been very much in partnership with Microsoft and Sony. What we wanted to do was actually incorporate them into the game in a meaningful way rather than just come up with a kind of gimmicky solution. So with Kinect, it's very much integrated in the game in the way that voice commands now can change tactics and substitutions. And for the Move, it's very much a very intuitive, very straightforward and easy way to control the play on the pitch. So rather than just trying to put something in for the sake of it, we really wanted to make sure that they added to the game rather than were just a distraction. Our big announcement for E3 this year was Match Day. The EA Sports Football Club Match Day is a kind of live service where we're taking the kind of ebb and flow of player form and pushing it into the game after the weekend. So you'll see players increase or decrease in their abilities based on how well they're performing at the weekend. We're also showcasing the upcoming fixtures for each of the teams, so you can see who they'll be playing this weekend or their following 3 fixtures after that, and also kind of promote kind of the game of the week that we believe in the world of football that people should be paying attention to. So if there's a really big match coming up, you'll have that selectable straight away. But my favourite part of Match Day is very much around the commentary system. We've linked that to storylines in the game, so if there's a really important cup decider or league decider being played or just been played, or a player's been injured or is on a fantastic goal scoring run, the game will actually talk about that in the commentary system this year. So we're not talking about any DLC plans at the moment, but really our focus at the moment is finishing off FIFA 13 and trying to deliver the best possible game that we can.
Subscribe to Zoomin Games to stay up to date with FIFA 13. Feel free to like our video, follow us on Twitter, or like our Facebook page.